Students are coming. After 2 minutes, sharp, we'll start. It's 6:04 right now. At 6:06, we'll start. Is my screen visible to you all? Yes, is my screen visible to you all? Okay, got it. We'll wait 1 more minute and then we'll start with the class. So my screen would be visible now, right? कोई भी जवाब दीजिए एक स्टूडेंट. मेरी स्क्रीन दिख रही है आपको? स्क्रीन दिख रही है आप लोगों को? Is it visible? Yes sir. Okay, perfect. So now we are starting with this. So a quick recap of what we studied yesterday, because there are few more students today. A quick recap. In just 5 minutes we'll sum up what we did yesterday. It was the history of crimes. I'll go a bit faster. आप उसके बाद में समझ सकते हैं उसे. अभी आप कैचअप करने की प्लीज़ कोशिश कीजिएगा. History of crimes. In ancient times, law of crimes was not there. It was the law of wrongs. Law of crimes एक नया concept था. It was the age or time of revenge, because people started realizing, and as human mind evolved, there was a sense of jealousy, and people started taking revenge. They started fighting. Henceforth, the law of wrongs, the civil wrong, died slowly, and criminal law started appearing and growing. Blood money, the concept of blood money arose, which was used for compounding and paying compensation to the family of the person who was killed. And a new practice evolved, deodand, in which, please memorize these pictures, in which the weapon, it was gifted to the person in whose family any person was killed, any person whose murder had been committed. These are the examples that how the criminal law system was acting at that time, that if any animal also committed any wrong onto a human being, he was punished. Like a pig was burned, then a horse kicked a man, then he was killed. Axe or stone, they were thrown out of the border because they caused injury to any person. And then what happened was that people realized, plan out something, that I have to do this. I have an intention, a thought germinating in my mind. I can give you an example like this. Suppose there is a seed, a small seed which you put it beneath the earth, and it starts to germinate. आप उसमें पानी डालते हैं, वो फूट जाती है, निकलने आती है. तो मेंसरिया जो होता है ना, वो सीड है आपके दिमाग में, जो वो फूटने लगती है, बाहर निकलती है और आपको मोटिवेट करती है कि अब आप आगे कुछ करें. वो पहली चीज. सो मेंसरिया इंक्लूड्स द इंटेंशन of doing any offense. That's seed. So we'll discuss all these 5 points in detail. देखिए, मोटिव जो है अल्टीरियर इंटेंट होता है, मतलब बाहर का इंटेंट. जैसे अभी के एग्जांपल में उसने धक्का दिया उसे बच्चे को और वो साइकिल से गिर गया, तो इससे पहले बाहर वाला इंटेंशन क्या था, मोटिव, कि ये मैं इससे जलन रखता हूँ, ये कल स्पोर्ट्स डे पे पहुँच ना जाए वरना ये फिर जीत जाएगा, जेलेसी. So motive is the ulterior intent. Now मोटिव इज सफिशिएंट टू प्रूव द गिल्ट और इनोसेंस ऑफ द एक्यूज्ड। ये काफी है ये दिखाने के लिए कि कोई इंसान गिल्टी है या नहीं है, वो दोष सिद्ध हो जाएगा या नहीं, या उसे माफ कर देना चाहिए, ये काफी है। मोटिव से ये पता चल जाएगा। एंड इट इज अ कंपेलिंग फोर्स टू कमिट अ क्राइम एंड becomes relevant in deciding the quantum of punishment. in deciding है, इस गलत लिख दिया, इसको आप एडिट कर लीजिएगा। in deciding the quantum of punishment मतलब जब ये दोष सिद्ध हो जाता है ना, मतलब जब सजा सुना दी जाती है, when at the point of time conviction is proved that yes you have done this, it means intention is proved that you intended to commit murder, for example in the case of murder. Now at that time when the judge sits down to decide the quantum of punishment, should it be 10 years or life imprisonment or 20 years, when he is deciding on to that, at that point of time motive is seen. मतलब उस क्राइम की, उस ऑफेंस के पीछे की कहानी क्या है, जज साहब वहाँ जाने की कोशिश करते हैं उस वक्त, तो वो जानते वक्त वो फोकस करते हैं मोटिव के ऊपर। तो जो फैक्ट्स उस वक्त निकल के सामने आते हैं उन्हें मोटिव कहा जाता है। एंड इफ मोटिव इज क्लियर इट बिकम्स इजी टू इन्फर द रेलेवेंट इंटेंशन, एंड at that time the judge can justify why he gave 5 years imprisonment or 20 years imprisonment. And the other point is, why the judge does this, because the police officials cannot collect any evidence to show the motive.
So I would like to ask one question.
Yes, please.
So my question here is that though the act was committed to kill Mr. Rajiv Gandhi, but eventually the act caused terror in the minds of the people.
It that
So
cost.
why it is
Okay, I get it. Yes, please complete.
so, sir? The act was the intention was to kill Mr. Rajiv Gandhi, but we need to. But the fact that he was the prime minister, he was then prime minister. That act already caused terror in the minds of the people. So why Tada was not there?